International salutes you. Welcome to a stream, the first one since Monaco for the FIA Gran Turismo exhibition season 2019-2020. Today we're going to be doing round 4 of the Nations Cup Manufacturer Series, and the combinations are for Nations Cup we have Interlagos with Group 3 cars. For the Manufacturer Series we have Sardinia in the C layout, which is with its reversed variant. So we're going to head into Nations Cup now. Going to go into the first slot. Got about 4 minutes left. 3 times fuel wear, 8 times tyre wear. You can use racing mediums and racing hards, but the important thing is that you have to use racing hards. This race is a kind of a fuel saver, so depending on what car you use, you have to be very careful not to get too greedy with the fuel in your car. Otherwise you're going to have to be refueling on the pit stop, or you're just simply going to run out at the end of the race, and that's never a good thing. So we're going to go into the time trial. We're going to be using the lovely Mercedes-AMG GT3. Yeah, see how it goes. Hi Ravoon, and yeah, good morning to you too, Dimitako. So, in the last stream that I did, we did a race simulation for Nations. It went pretty good. We came first, but the lap that we pitted on, I don't think that was quite the best choice. We could have, instead of pitting on lap 7, I think we could have gone to around lap 9, lap 8. The tyres were still fine by that point. Top 10 there. So yeah, maybe if we extend that first stint a little bit more, and then head on to the hards, the last part of the race, we should be fine, a bit faster. So how long was the race going, Travis? Okay, the race is going to be going for about 30 minutes. There's a 10-minute qualifier. Before that there's this matchmaking lobby, and there's all these small intermissions in between all the sessions like qualifying in the race. So all in all, it's somewhere about 40 minutes, I guess. That's a penalty right there. I'm just gonna restart that. Yeah. Okay. So if you're using a Mercedes AMG GT3 for this round of Nations, like I am, flashing the lights, going indicators, you generally want to be a bit more conscious about your tyres for this one. Fuel isn't so much of a problem. The thing is that you can't go full out attack with this car, so just really short shifting it and nursing it through the corners and not pushing at all actually works better in the long game. Yeah, generally you want to push in the qualifier, of course, to get a fast time, but during the race, if you can settle down in a nice rhythm and get the car to be very docile, make sure it's obedient to your inputs. The moment you have full control of that car in race pace, that's when you need to make sure that you're not pushing it too much and you're just keeping it on the limit. Because if you push too much around here at Interlagos, you're either going to get a penalty, you're going to go off, or you're going to use too much fuel, or you're going to waste the tires. And the thing is that it's kind of like a quadruple whammy. If you are able to save fuel, you're going to be saving tires as well at the same time. If you are saving tires and fuel, you're most likely taking a very smooth line. If you're taking a smooth line, you're driving fast. You're also taking a smooth line, you're probably adhering to the track limits as well. What other cars would I recommend on stuff? The MRs, I would say Porsche would be a strong choice. The problem is there are some fast sections around Interlagos that require a lot of top speed, and many people have also gone for a car like the GTR, Nissan GTR. That thing has got amazing acceleration, and if you're in a Porsche and you're right in front of it, you're going to have trouble defending 100%. But it's not a bad car. So Porsche, Lamborghini Huracan, Ferrari even. That's going a bit too much, but still, it's not a bad choice. What else? Citroen. The thing is that with the MR cars, apart from the Porsche, not as much, you have to look out for the rear tires. The fronts in the MRs are going to be amazing, but towards the end of the stint, you're going to find that the rear end is going to start getting away from you, and you're not going to be able to quite really keep it under control. So yeah, MRs are a good choice, but you have to be aware that every now and then they're just not going to listen to you. Yep, thanks Nick. Thank you very much. I'll just go in. This thing on the way. Monster. Apart from those MRs, you should go for the GTR. That's also a good choice. And what else? The Mercedes, of course. The Mercedes is very good. I wonder what else. That's pretty much all I could think of Monster at the moment. Supra. Maybe, but the thing is, its fronts are gonna die off towards an instant. It would be fast. It would be very, very fast around here on a single lap. It has that maneuverability with the lower gears because of the turbo, but it just characteristically uses its front tires a bit more than others. I believe that lies in the fact that at higher speeds it actually corners a lot faster than some other cars, especially the Mercedes. It just doesn't understeer at high speed, so through sustained corners it's very fast, but somehow that increase of grip that it has is wasting the tires more. Not by much, but it is a little bit more, and coming towards the end of a stint, you're going to notice that the car's just not going to listen to you anymore and going to steer off. A fail-safe choice, in my opinion, is the Mercedes. If you go for the Mercedes, you can't go wrong with it. It's good on fuel, it's good with tires, it's okay with top speed as well. And there's not too much more you'll be missing out on. MR is also a good choice, but the rear tyre wear can be an issue. And the GTR, well, that's just got a skill curve that people have to need to learn. Here we go, we started qualifying. there are a lot of Mercedes AMGs out here. See one guy behind it, he's using the Corvette C7. That wouldn't be too bad either. Oh. Okay. Thanks, Team Taco. I'm just gonna stick this brake balance 1. Gotta focus on getting a good first lap in. See the ART lane, he's gonna try and come along for the ride. It's best to stay in the slipstream. Smart move by him. Doing fine so far. See how sector 2 goes. Messed up the last corner slightly. Just gonna try and minimize that loss now with a slipstream. It's a very good slipstream that we've got here. So 30.753. Our problem was that we didn't get the last corner right. Other than that, that was a very good lap. We got helped big time by Simonized slipstream, so not bad at all. If you fuel burn, you'll probably gain like another 2/10 around here, the most. Yeah, 30.7 isn't a bad banker lap. Hi Clay, it's been a while. Nice to see you again. How have you been doing, Clay? Been playing some GT Sport recently? Oh, something like that. Spinning out slightly. I'll still in. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, Clay. Thank you very much. Yeah, maybe you don't know, I was actually overseas, and I was racing against people at what was called a live event. It was the World Finals, and that's kind of like the Grand Finals of AFLs, like you would see. That it's the best drivers around the world. They came, we all traveled to this one place and we raced against each other, and in the end I got second, so not bad. could have come first, but the first guy, he was really on it, didn't do anything wrong. Am I online, Clay? Yes, I am actually. I'm actually driving against people that are in Australia as well. Australia and New Zealand, for the time being. So Dimitarko, you're asking if I'm really half Macedonian. Well, if you watched the carpool that I did with Mr. Tom Brooks, that was in New York, I actually did explain that a bit. So I'm half Macedonian, I'll tell you that, and then I have, yeah, my DNA. I'll give you an insight on my DNA map right now. So 50% Macedonian, 25% Finnish, 25% Croatian, but in that 25% there's also a small slice of English blood. So I'm half Macedonian, part Finnish, part Croatian, and part British. So pretty cosmopolitan layout so far. So I was driving in a port. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was in Tokyo, Clay. That was about almost a month ago. Yeah, you probably saw I was driving in the rain. Yeah. So you are Bulgarian at most. No, Dimitarko. Don't mix that up. Bulgarian is a completely different country.
I was telling, if you're trying to insult me,
I mean, if you're trying to insult me, I don't appreciate it. So if you try and lay off comments like that,
be whoever you want to be.
Like
Let me be myself.
be who you want to be, but let me be myself.
Don't go that far.
Then try and do one last lap. You're just kidding, man. Dimitarko. It's serious. Don't joke about, please. Go ahead and finish this lap now. See what we can do with less fuel. Oh. Again, we messed up the last corner. No. So that's not going to be a great finish to the lap. We were about a tenth and a half up. Yeah, we didn't improve there. Oh, and we actually had more time for another lap. Never mind. Didn't see that. Yeah, I will. Play. It doesn't show them online. Well, I've actually set it to show that way. So you can be online, but it won't show it to others. But although while you're going into the actual lobbies or when you're racing with someone online, they'll see you there. It's just that when you go into your friends and you look at them, it will show like they're not online. So yeah, sorry if that was a bit confusing, Clay, but yeah, that's how it works. Okay. Thanks, Tasty Tea. Thank you very much. That was it's a good result. I can say that much, and I'm proud of what I did in Monaco. Would have liked to have gotten one of those very nice Boccioni replicas as a trophy, but second place, second in the world, doing that twice in both Manufacturer Series and Nations isn't bad at all. No, I'll take it. It's fine. Once they ask you, do you have to pay your own way for the GT Live events? You have to pay your way to get to the live events. So you have to pay for the equipment, you have to pay for the game, PlayStation Plus subscription, for your internet, and you have to pay your due in hours practice to make it to a live event. Other than that, the organizer covers pretty much the costs of getting there, of the accommodation, yeah.
Seeing beautiful cities.
Seeing a beautiful city as well.
Big amount of friends.
Big amount of friends. So yeah.
Who's asking that?
Monster, he's asking it. So we're gonna start on medium. Replay there. Yeah, good evening, Andrew. Thank you very much. So yeah, that time that we did a 30.753, that could have gotten to about 30.5 had we not messed up the last corner. How the next Jay? Oh well, hello Jay. It's been a while. The next BOP update specifically nerfs IndyCar. Oh, yeah, that's bad for me, I guess. Maybe. Then again, if he doesn't drive the car, then I'm not gonna get nerfed. Okay, so here we go. Starting on pole position. Yeah. Hi Fire. Yeah, nice to see you again. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah. I beat your full fuel time. If what I heard yesterday was true, you did a 30.8 on your first lap. I managed to beat that by half a tenth. I'm not going to brag about it, but I had some slipstream too. So if you did that in the GTR, that was rapid. I wouldn't have been able to do that without slipstream in the last straight. But yeah, I was improving on the second lap. Could have gone about 2/10 better. So 30.5, maybe low 30.6. Although, yeah, I just went too wide coming into the last corner, and before that as well. Pretty much ruined the lap. Thanks to Tucker. I have to update my GT Sport World Clay. We better get to it. Eight, maybe 9 laps on mediums, depending on how comfortable you are with them. 8 or 9 on hards. I made a G Academy there. Was in 2016. Did So great though. Well, that's nice to hear, Monster. I hope that was a good experience. Fortunately, I was too young for GT Academy when it was still going on, so I had good times. I could have qualified, but if I was old enough, but I just, yeah, way too young for that. Just love the GTR. Yeah, no fuel burning too, so that's pretty good fire. Get this race underway. Sorry if I'm a bit more quiet, because I want to just eke out a small advantage. Total time is 26:15. Yeah, I know. I got when I was doing practice yesterday. Chat told me that you did that. That's very fast. So the Sidewalk is just hanging on with the Porsche at this moment. We need to try and break the toe from him, he could be a threat later in the race. Hope that isn't a cut. Good. Just on the limit for that one. So we've gotten that gap up to about 1.3 seconds. Fortunately, that wasn't amazing in terms of pace. Right, we're back now. Oh, he gets a 1 second penalty, so we're basically out of his tow. That's good for us because he's not going to pose a threat anymore. We can just focus on sitting for fast laps and improving the total time. Point. We're doing okay. Our fuel is fine. Just need to not get any penalties, that's the thing. Sorry guys for not talking much. Lagos is a really demanding track in terms of technical difficulty, so really focusing on getting every corner right at the moment. Keep missing that last corner slightly, so something I need to bear in mind for the next few laps. In terms of fuel, we're looking fine. is starting to drop off a little bit. One more lap. Thanks, Pyle. Well, AMG is it? It's the AMG GT, but it's like a race car, okay? So yeah, it's been modified slightly. It's got like a big rear wing, front splitter, it's better chassis, got maybe a bit more power than the road car. So it's really a full-fledged racing car, homologated. So we're going to pin in this lap. The rears are starting to, the rear right especially starting to lose a bit of pace. I'll put on hards. 48%, hurry up please. Oh, you mean you have 48% battery? Well, I'm going as fast as I can, Clay. If I was able to go faster, trust me, I would. But I still have to save fuel. I still have to save tires. So we're going to go to the end now with these tires. We're going to see what we can do. I was flirting with the track limits there, so don't want to do that again. This hasn't been a great outlap so far. Oh, you mean where I am right now? Yeah, it is. It is kind of cool. And the last corner, always missing it slightly. Better. Went into second, that was the problem. I want to go into second there if you can. Yeah, you want to avoid first. Fire, if you're still watching, what kind of pace are you doing on hards in the GTR? So probably I'm about 2/10 off. I'm not gonna be challenging your total time for sure. If you're still there, mate, it's okay. If you're not. 11, 17, wow, okay. Again, we're making the same mistake, we're not going fast enough that one corner. Sure is, Cooper. Stop that last corner slightly. Okay, come on. Gotta push now. Let's see what this is. There we go. Yeah, so we just did a 17. That almost got to FIA's total time, but yeah, it's fine. Could have definitely found another 2 seconds in overall pace, so 26:15 is possible. Yeah, considering I just did one race simulation yesterday, that wasn't too intense. This is fine. Yeah, thanks Tim Tarko, thanks Landy. Monster, I can't say. I'm not officially sponsored by a wheel manufacturer or rig producer just yet, so I don't have the permission to advertise them at the moment. So that's just going to stay a secret for the time being. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, the strategy pace-wise, 8.
Can go
I'd say
2-3 different ways.
you can go several ways. Because I pitted on lap 8 and for mediums, and then I pitted then, and then I put a hards on, and I went to the end of the race. So you could do it like that. I've heard people are trying it with 2 stops, so that's possible. And sometimes you could even refuel. So it really depends on where you're placed on the field. Hold on. Oh, yep, there we go. So used hybrids. Yeah, I'll have a look. File. I'd say, what would you say that would be faster? Well, would definitely be faster. Maybe 9 laps on the hybrids than doing the final 8 on mediums, or 8 on hybrids, 10 on mediums, 9 on mediums. Sorry. Yeah, good. That was a good race. We'll, sorry about that, guys. There we go. Do hybrids total time 26:10. Wow. Okay. That's a lot faster. That's kind of it's almost unfair. Yeah. What was the strategy for the hybrids file? How do you how long did you go on that medium hard hybrid? Probably have to put the brake balance also all the way to the front to keep the car in check. Okay, if you can do the do that and not get a penalty, it seems like that's probably a lot faster. He was in front, hards and rip. I think that would be kind of obvious, Mitchie. 9 laps, yep, I thought so. Yeah, it could work. We'll have a look and see if anyone did it now. And if they did, well, where did they finish? Because that's important. If they finished, got a penalty, that means you can't do it. Total time 26:15. Okay, sorry. Yeah, 26:15. My apologies. So those 2 seconds that I said were possible. That's where the 2 seconds went. Fire got those 2 seconds and he did the 26:15. I did 26:17, so it wasn't quite as fast. But considering I really didn't do so much serious practice, it's fine. Yeah, sorry guys, this is just the intro part of the race. Can't skip it. I'll just look at the order again. Hi Drifty. See, it's pretty filled with AMG GTs, and yeah, this track really suits that car. See, there's a Nissan as well. I don't own Gran Turismo Sport, but should I buy it? I'd say so, Drifty. I'd highly recommend that you get it because it's a good game, a lot of fun. And yeah, if you like racing with other people online, having good hard racing, then you should get it. I mean, have you had any Gran Turismo for GT Sport? This is similar to them, to the previous ones, but it is noticeably different in some ways. This is a lot more esports and competition focus. So I'm just gonna have a look down the field. See Chad Reed, he's the one that's using the hybrid. W True with the hards on the front, interestingly enough. Monkey Matt also with hards on front. Simonized. Yeah, so 3 drivers using the hybrids. Have all the way from 2 to 6. Yeah, so I think you would like this version 4, and I would definitely recommend you getting it. It's got improved physics, it's improving every time, basically, with every new update. We'll see. Let me just check. So they're fighting, but I want to go towards the end of the race. Just come back for me so I can go faster. See, Yeah, pitted on the end of lap 8 and changed the hards. We're gonna go on the last lap here. We'll see Chattery, he jumped up to 4th by the end of the race. And we'll have a look now, depending on where Chattery finishes. If he didn't lose any positions on this last lap, doesn't look too likely, then yeah, he was able to do the hybrids without getting a penalty. I mean, it's still available, you can still choose to use them, but whether you can get away with it or not, that's a different thing. Yep, thanks Mika Bradley. Thank you for the support. It means a lot. So Chattery, he finished 4th. He didn't fall down the order, so that means that you can still do it. Basically, let's look at the future. Yeah, he doesn't finish behind Lane or Noodles, so yeah, you can still do the hybrid. No problem at all. Yeah. The finishing order was me first, Sidehawk second, Noble third. That's the end.
Do you understand?
Okay. So, points wise, that's the best Nations Cup score we've gotten till now. So, not bad. Probably not going to be first since we've missed out on the race, but we're there. We're slowly climbing. Hopefully, when we get a 5th score in, we can see where we stand in the region. Yeah, there's about 20 minutes till the next race. Fuel wear is on 2, tire wear is on 10. You can use softs, mediums and hards, and the tire requirement is hard, so you have to use them. You have to use the hards at least once. Congratulations, Salmon, on winning. Nice. So, times to beat here. 51.0, 51.0, 51.1s. It's very close. Obviously, it's a short lap too, but we'll try and beat that. We'll try and beat that time by Jesus, who did it in the Nissan. And thanks, Salmon. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Mitchie, but we'll see. So, and we're going in. So it's a short lap here at Sardinia Sea, reverse, but there are still a lot of places that can go wrong for you. Just go ahead and finish this lap, and I'll talk it through it a bit more slowly. So, as far as I know, on this lap you want to start braking somewhere where the line starts, like the full line coming out of the pit starts here. So right towards there, maybe where those two lines meet. That's pretty much your braking point. And then you want to keep it out a little bit, use all of the asphalt on the left for the pit exit. You just want to hold it in here in first, maybe second. Depends on if you're in a race or in a qualifying. In qualifying, you want to get everything you can out of the car, so first gear. But if you want to save the tires, you have to go into second. Yeah, pretty much flat out this entire section. Third, fourth, fifth. You hold it to the left. Try and get a bit more to the left, and then cut it here on the inside. But if you go on that curb, on the inside here, it's going to throw you off. So you want to just avoid it. You want to have your right tires only just touching the curb, not going over it. And then going up the hill here, still going full speed. There's a small bump here which kind of throws you off to the left. Braking point for this corner is somewhere around here, as you can see there, right where the curb ends on the left. Important thing is to stay on track. If you go on the grass like here and you start braking, or you start braking on the curb, the car's just going to go sideways and you're going to lose control. You're not going to make it through the corner quite as fast or safely for that matter. So that one they keep on the inside. Again, you don't want to go over that curb. It's a very sharp curb. If you do that, it's going to throw your car off balance and most likely onto the gravel on the left. Stay in third. Accelerate once you see an open exit. Don't go too wide here either. Going here, stay either in fourth or fifth, depending on which car you're in. Pretty much flat out this section. Hold to the right, then hold it as much as you can to the left. The car's going to take you out here after going left, and it's going to be a lot more difficult to hold it. It's going to take you over to the right. My apologies, after going through that left. But you really want to take off a little bit, so make sure that you're holding it on the left here, and you have a wider corner entry. The wider corner entry, the better you can get through this last one, and it really benefits your straight line speed. Again, on the right, this right apex, you don't want to hit the curb. You don't want to go over it like this. You want to stay with your right tires just on it, so you don't fly off. And then on the exit here, pretty much the limit is this, with the white tires, with the right tires on the white line. If you go any wider than that, or for example you go wide earlier, your exit is a bit more sharper, and you come off here onto the blue asphalt, you're going to get a huge penalty. Like, I've seen people get 2.5 seconds just by going out wide there, and they didn't gain 2.5 seconds, that's for sure. You don't gain so much just by going a little bit wider. So if you feel like you're not getting that last exit, if you're unable to get it right without getting a penalty, just keep it on the inside. You may lose a few tenths down the straight, but it's a lot better than risking a penalty. That's for sure. I'm gonna go and try set a fast lap now. Try and beat the 51.3 that we did. And you see right there, I went too much on the inside of the curb. I just threw the car right off. So you want to avoid that. Brake balance somewhere around 0, +1 or -1, depends on what car you're using. To the right here, go immediately to the left, hold that left so you can straighten your exit on the right. I broke a bit too late, that right hander, and you can see Ghost is gaining on me. Get a better exit, but it's not enough. Try about maybe 2 more times, and we'll go into the lobby. Yep, and you see that's what happens when you go on the inside curb. It throws you off. Car just wants to spin around. Go out here. Just starting so. Yeah, probably that's it, Mitchie. That's what we want to do. Yeah. Want a straight line car, definitely. Good look from Uruguay. Thanks, Sabur Sovelos. When does Laguna Seca come? I wouldn't know, Mitchie. I'm not from Polyphony Digital. I don't decide when it comes out, and they haven't informed us when it would happen, so fortunately I can't tell you. I'm just gonna have to wait and see. I'm gonna try this again. You really have to be on it. Let's go faster on this track. What car do I own personally? In my family there's about 7 cars, and I consider them all mine. So, yeah. There's no car that's driven only by me. Yeah, it would be nice, Mitchie. Yeah, what's funny, Carl? I don't get the joke. We have 7 cars and yeah. The oldest car is about 55 years old. got the exit right that last time on the first lap. Oh no, there you go, too wide. See what kind of penalty we get. Yeah, you see, 3-second penalty. And we didn't gain anything, we lost. So that's huge. We could definitely improve a bit more. Be somewhere about third, maybe second. So try it now. Yeah, I agree with you. It would be interesting to see that. Like Lewis Hamilton said in that video, he sometimes races online as well. Like he said, people using part of his name. Driving with one guy and got pushed out by him. So when that happens to people like F1 drivers, they're probably interested in. People would probably be interested in watching that. Word he used. But in my opinion, I think F1 drivers, they would be very competitive in FIA lobbies if they maybe put like an hour of practice in. Right off the bat, there would probably be second split, top of second split. They'll still be getting used to the car while they're racing. In general, I think they'll do very well. Alright. Get a better exit. Isn't a better exit, okay, just slightly. I should set up donations. Carl, well, that's what I'm trying to do. We're trying to get there, but for the time being, the channel is still not. It's kind of higher. Sorry, let me rephrase that. The channel is still not up to it. It hasn't reached the criteria to be able to do that kind of thing just yet. So we need to reach 1,000 subscribers to be able to start doing stuff like that. Yeah, that is a goal. For now, we'll see, maybe sometime next year we'll get to that. That's probably a penalty. No, it isn't. Okay, that was lucky. You can get an external system. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with an external system, Kyle. Not yet. It's all like streaming it in itself is already complicated as it is, so I'm not going to venture too far out and experiment. No. And we're missing a bit on that fast right-hander. We're probably braking a tad too late, and then by the time we get on the exit, we just don't have the exit speed to make up for the time we've made. see the way I got it that time round, as the ghost is showing, that was perfect. Not perfect, but that was very good. That's how you should be trying to get it every single time. So I've got enough time for about 4 more laps. Once again, I'm struggling with the exit slightly. So you can use a bit of the curb with the right tyres in that final corner exit. But in general, in a race, you want to avoid that. There's just too much risk. When you get a penalty, that's your race over, basically. So this was a bit better this time around. So we'll wait for about another minute and a half. Oh, optimal 51.3, wow. Yeah, so we definitely aren't setting the world on fire with our lap times. But the important thing is to have good race pace. That's what matters most, and if we can have a good clean race with a solid strategy that works and we come out on top, that's more important than having the fastest lap. Strategy wise, ought to be fine. I have a strategy in my head that I would see working, but it's really reliant on having a lot of clean air in the middle. Yeah, hi Mikko. Thanks for coming and thanks for the good wishes. Good morning. And yeah, I won't forget to use Slipstream on my lap, that's for sure.
How was your Turkish coffee this morning?
Have a nice Turkish coffee this morning, eh? Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, I hope you find what you're looking for. I'm sure you'll make a nice choice. So we're going to be going into matchmaking in just a second. Let's see what kind of strength we have in terms of drivers. So 20 cars all in all, not bad. Got pretty much the main guys in this one. Some new names too. So
Fastest guy in the Lewis Hamilton time George.
we've got the fastest driver in the Lewis Hamilton time trial challenge from Nürburgring. So that's Tyrrell Hall from BMW. He's really fast.
World record holder.
He's the world record holder at the Nürburgring for the time being. So really important to have slipstream around here. Although in a race it can there is a chance that it will kind of disturb your, what's it called, your rhythm in the corners, and it could set you off. So it's got its pros, it's got its cons, but usually you want to go for the slipstream around here most of the time. Right, see right there. That's exactly what I meant. If you go too much to the left, the car just has zero grip because it's on the grass, and like Jono Stan just span out. I mean, he didn't span out, but he was sliding sideways to the corner, and generally you want to avoid that. But if you do go on the grass, be very careful with your brakes, because in the end it could turn out that you just lose it all if you're not careful. So be very cautious. Now we're looking for some slipstream. Here we go. Danos wouldn't be a bad choice. He doesn't slow down after that, after this corner. So no, he's not slowing down. I'm kind of just on the slipstream with him, so try and hold on for a good next lap. Thanks, Danos. Again, that corner is really catching me out. It isn't a bad start. We're on pole for the time being. One big mistake that we made was in the last corner. So if we can figure that out, maybe get some more slipstream on our lap next time, we can definitely improve it by a bit. Racing. You've seen that last sector by itself, I gained about 10th. Almost want to track that. I'm going to the pit now. Yeah, you see, that's what I mean. Just cut ever so slightly and 2.5 seconds right there. So now we need to really look out on getting into anyone's lap because of how the way the pit exit is placed. So we're fine. Just gonna go get rid of this penalty now. Where's the penalty line? It's up there. Ooh. Okay. The penalty line. Tricky. This will get in people's way. Take off a little bit now. Bit. Going. That was probably too wide. Yeah, there you go. Just gonna pit in. Make sure we don't get in anyone's lap now. Good. Dennis's way, and then we'll clear the penalty. Okay, you really need to time it right so that you fall in perfectly with someone's slipstream on a fast lap. But you also need to avoid the traffic too. Can just hold you up so much. Follow the Jag, Noble says. Okay, we'll give that a try. Yeah, thanks, Noble. gonna pit in now, so we don't impede anyone on the lap. On softs. Yeah, we're gonna follow the jag. Oh no. Ah, that's a penalty. Yep. Oh, it isn't? Okay. Yeah. What did we do wrong there? Basically hesitated at the fast right going up the hill. And we didn't get a good exit, we didn't get a good entry. And then pulled off slightly in the last corner. So yeah, we have the pace to be first. Just missed out though. Yeah, well done to the little fella, did a good job. Very, very fast time by him. Maybe most improved. I'll definitely agree with that. I remember he used to be a little bit further down the field. Now he's really pushing us to the limit, really getting up there, doing a good job considering he's driving a Citroen. Yeah. Every respect to him for doing this, for making progress so far. So now it's up to us to beat him in the race. Let's see what kind of strategy we put on now. We'll see how this goes. I'll try. We'll see. So the plan is to do something like 7 laps and then 10-10. Maybe. We'll see how it works out during the race. You want to basically fuel burn a lot. just fuel burn all the way. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks again. See how this goes with the tires now. Not sure how the car's gonna feel like. Maybe undercut. Maybe, you never know. See how it works out. So, a lot of the MR cars, they're gonna struggle a little bit with rear tire wear, but apart from that, they're very fast right here, and able to rotate better. Citroen is now OP. It was always kind of good. It's just that it was always under the radar, and no one used it. No one that was seriously fast actually gave it a go. Yeah, it's a very good car. Not OP, in my opinion, but very decent brand. Yeah, thanks, Christopher. It losses 67 seconds. Yeah, it's about that much. Let's see how this goes now. Brake balance like -2, yeah, something like that. See how this is gonna go. Oh, little fella almost losing it. Probably trying the same thing as me. Yeah. Oh, wow, okay. The rear oversteer is real. It's gonna be interesting. You want to stay in second there, that's for sure. See that Dana is going for a move, so he just went a bit too hot in there, couldn't make it work. Still good effort by him to try and do something. Yeah, no, but I'm doing a 2-stop too. I don't know, maybe he's on softs. Softs only. Where do we come out? Come up right in front of Red Mist. That's good. That's good. We didn't get held up too much. Now we can push a little bit. They're going in to cover my undercut. See how this goes now. This is going to look a little bit crazy. Good. Just behind little fella. Dana stayed out. Get the move done on little fella, made the life easier for us, didn't want to battle too much. Good job by him. Really messed up that exit there. Oh, something happened to the little fella. Yeah, maybe hit the wall slightly. Maybe needed to serve a penalty for going a bit too wide. Gonna have to fight with Sidog and get a position back. Right now we're just looking after the tires, not pushing too much. About 3 more laps in these tyres, and then we're going to pit in for the final stint. But till then, we don't want to break away. That's what we don't want to do. Hit it now. And we'll see where side roll comes out, because we're just gonna stay in front. Yep, there we go. So we beat the undercut. More pressure soft, so we can just go and push now. Just a little bit. Still have to save. Side roll is off slightly. Ah, that was terrible. tires are looking okay. Missing that last corner every now and then, but we're improving. And we've broken the toe side og, so that's good. Maybe. No, it isn't boring. There's always competition. It's just that I'm able to get the most out of every situation. And, they may have a bit of bad luck every now and then. Gear shift slightly. There we go. No. Yeah, I used the hard tire at the start. You can see I didn't get a penalty for it. Softs at the front, hards at the rear, but it was really sketchy for that stint. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you, Leonardo. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so that's probably a good strategy. Start the race like that, but you have to be open that sometimes you're going to be further down, and The softs on the front with so little grip on the rear is really not so pleasurable to drive. I mean, this is the Mercedes. It's very stable. Imagine how it would be in an MR car. Yeah, it's a good idea. Thanks, Daniel, and thank you. Where's red? Yeah, maybe so it isn't quite as bad. Don't know, medium than hards, and then those 2 stints on the softs, so you can control the car a bit better. Yeah, that's true, Michi. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe he got a bit held up towards the end of the race. Like, what probably was using the softs at the start. We'll have a look at the replay real quick. But if he was using softs at the start, he was really trying to get the move over and done with, and try and attack little fella, but he just didn't manage to do it in time. So we'll have a look at this now. Yeah, the finishing time 23:50. That isn't bad. I'd say there's another 4 seconds in it if you can streamline your tire wear a bit better and not make any mistakes. In your opinion, there is a better Group 3 car than others, or just performance can change from circuit to circuit? They're quite equal. They're quite balanced at the moment. But yeah, usually some cars will shine a lot better on other tracks than some up. So yeah, like some tracks favor some cars. Interlagos suits the Mercedes, for example. It's got nice stop-start corners. You can really throw the car about, and it's very stable. You have something like there's a Supra. You have something like the Tokyo Expressway. That's very good for it. It's got good top speed, high downforce in fast corners. Dragon Trail Gardens, you've got something like the BMW M6. That's very good at eating up the curbs, just pushing out there, no problem. The Porsche 911, that thing is good at Interlagos as well, because it's fast in sustained corners. It's an MR drivetrain. We've got the GTR. That's really good on long straights or in acceleration zones. It's really there are a lot of different cars that take the position of best car, but it depends on the circuit very much. The Audi R8 best quality car. Yeah, exactly. R8 is the best car for a hot lap at Suzuka. Nissan GTR too. Nissan GTR is one of the fastest at Interlagos. Honda, for example, it's amazing in the rain. That car is the best on all rain circuits. Ferrari is great on fuel wear, so on a track maybe where you have a lot of speed, big straights, and you need to save fuel, Ferrari is good for that as well. Yeah, Monza. GTR and Monza, it's a match made in heaven for those two cars. So, yeah. Little fella did racing soft at the start. I did racing soft, racing hard. Danos softs. Jonathan hards. Side up soft. Red Mist did racing soft, racing medium. So he didn't use the hards at the start, but he tried something different to get the car to turn more. Terrell holes on softs. Racing hard, racing medium for line face. Chad Reed medium at the front, hards on the rear. Eye masks on hard. Soft, racing hard, medium. Yeah. Everybody trying something different. I was actually able to keep up with little fella for a little while. On the hards. Yeah. And no problem there, Naldo. It's just there is no best Group 3 car. I mean, if you had to ask me, the best overall Group 3 car is kind of shared by Mercedes, AMG GT3, the Supra is very, very strong Group 3, and maybe some other car like Porsche. So Porsche, Toyota and Mercedes kind of have the most complete cars. Supra is just really good on one lap pace, and when it's on fresh tires it flies. Mercedes is good for endurance races. It's able to save fuel, still go kind of fast. Supra can do that as well. Supra has top speed, Mercedes is air. Porsche's got really good maneuverability, great tyre wear, can save fuel well as well. So, at this point I was just defending from Danos. So Sidog was trying to attack. Jono stands defending from Ranger Oz. See back there, Hole gets a 5-second penalty. It's unfortunate that's going to ruin his race for him there. Just slightly. Okay. Jonathan, he gets a 0.5-second penalty. Probably went wide somewhere. Yeah, went off track a bit. Range Ross came in, managed to gain something from that. Yeah, let's head further down into the race. Here was Danos' lunge that I was talking about. It was a good effort. Really, really good effort. You just braked a tiny bit too late. If you braked a bit earlier, held the inside, he would have gone in front. See here I go off wide. See Danos is coming, I just decide to take off and get on with the job. Sidog's just there waiting for something to happen. So I pit in after using the hards. Red Mist is fighting with Nismo. I come out just in front of him. Okay, I might have bothered him a little bit, but He's doing very well. He's in 6th position for his first FI race. He's doing very nicely. So yeah, you see on lap 8, the front runners come into the pits. There's little fella, side dog, and Range Rose as well. I go back in front. Little fella's right there. I wasn't able to maximize the undercut as much as I would have liked. Side dogs with a 0.5 second penalty, but still, anything could happen. Get the move done. Try not to impede him too much. He also makes my life a lot easier. Just gets a better exit. Focuses on keeping up. Doing very well for now. Almost went for move there. Okay, he's playing the safe game. Just using my slipstream, trying to probably eke out as much life as he can from the tires. See the side dog in the background after serving his penalty. Danos is on his hard tires. He's trying to keep up. So my tires are starting to wear a bit more. Let's see what happens to little fella here. Oh, that seems to just hit the barrier on the left. Really just tapped it and threw his car into the right barrier. Ah, yeah. That's unfortunate. And side dog takes over seconds. Little fella has to deal with that bit of damage that he has at the front that's going to slow him down for a while. The moment that damage is away, he's right on the back of the side dog. You can see how fast he really is. He's really keeping up, really gaining. Yeah, Leonardo. Also, the Citroen isn't bad. I'd say it's a pretty good overall car as well. The problem is it might suffer on acceleration slightly. Other than that, it's a good car. See the side dog is pitting on lap 15. Going for another set of softs. He does the undercut. Me and little fellow, we both pit on lap 17 as well as Range Rose, who's right there with McLaren doing a really good job of that 650S. What does little fellow go on? Little fella, he's pretty. He's a regular in the FIAs, and he's been slowly improving. You can see now he's on hards. Don't know if he's trying to go all the way with these tires. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. We'll see. Yep, very fast guy. Has been improving quite a lot since I first saw him, so he's doing well. Don't know him in person, if that's what you want to ask. The side dog, he's on the softs again. Just thinking about a move here and there. Just can't get it done. Using older tires on brand new softs. This time, little fella's just holding third. We're gonna go further into the race. Do you understand? Made a move on red mist for 6th. sends it down the inside, brakes late, holds the inside line. There's nowhere for red mist to go. That's the move, done and dusted. Good job by Jono. Range Rovers has been having kind of a lonely race. At this point, he's on the same strategy as Little Fella right now, but he's just maybe fell behind a little bit. Dano's here. He's on softs. Gonna try the outside of Little Fella. Might be able to make it work, but Little Fella brakes late, he defends. Gives Danos enough room. And they're going to be going side by side. Fella's probably going to pull off a little bit. Exactly. Pulls off a little bit, just stays behind Danos. So yeah, the strategy call that he did wasn't the greatest. See Sidog there, he pitted in once again, and now he's on the hards. He gets overtaken by Sidog. Brakes late, holds it inside, nothing the Little Fella can do right there now. It's a bit squirmy on the exit. Lost the podium. Seems to be struggling a little bit on the hards as well. Last lap, Danos is old tyres, old hards, old softs, sorry, and Sidog was on new hards. Still couldn't make it work. Yeah. I finished first, Dano second, Sidog third, close third. Little Fella unfortunately losing out there after starting on pole fourth, Range Ross in fifth, Jono stands sixth, Red Mist in his first ever race with the FIA. Got in 7th, which isn't too bad considering this is top split. So in 8th, Lion Face 9th, Chadwick 11th, 10th, GTC Legend in 11th, pole after getting that 5-second penalty early in the race, dropping down to 12th. Nismo 13th, Simon Eyes 14th, Iron Mask, Monkey Matt, Guts, St. Nicole, Adam Cass Racing, and All of My Blood rounding out the rest of the grid. So that was it for the FIA races for me today. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you guys maybe got some suggestions on how to approach your races tonight. Wish you the best of luck, hope you go well. And yep, that's all I have to say. Till next time, driving with the best.